and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, I am happy to be here with you again. It is Wednesday. Oh my goodness, the weeks are going by so rapidly, and I'm just amazed at all of the things that are happening in the garden. How the garden is just exploding with vegetation, and my vegetables are growing and coming in. The only thing that we have here in my zone 6 northeast garden, the only problem that I am experiencing is the lack of rain. But rain has decided to come. So it started to rain this morning, which was good. So the garden got some good and much needed rainwater, and then the sun came out. It was in the 80s, the high 80s here, and I know that's mild compared to other parts of the country, but for us it is um, pretty hot, or summertime weather, and that kind of like dried out everything. And so right now, hi, hello. So right now my husband is watering everything, and hopefully it's supposed to rain tomorrow early in the morning. So that's a really good thing. It's going to rain early in the morning, and everything is going to get back its moisture, its juice, and things will start to grow and expand. Hello, Sonia. How are you? Hello, Monica. How are you? So good to have you all here. Monica and Sonia, so glad that you could come and join me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Yeah, so today I want us to look at our vegetable gardens. And I know that many of you are growing some beautiful vegetables, and you have a really nice vegetable garden going there. So I want to talk about it. And I also, I brought up my, so it's hi. Yeah, it's hi. Doing good, thank you. How are you? I'm fine. Um, I pulled out, of course, my trusty journal, and I went back and I looked at what we had written here in the springtime. And remember when we talked about vegetables in the spring, and we were talking about what we were going to grow in our vegetable gardens? And so I'm looking back and reflecting on what I had written. And we spoke about creating a rainbow vegetable garden with red, orange, yellow, green, and blue um, vegetables. And we started talking about the health benefits of each and every one of the vegetables. And we said like red had heart health, anti-aging, orange for immunity, yellow inflammation, green for detox, and blue for brain central nervous system. So talking about the different veggies that we could possibly grow for each of these different parts of our rainbow vegetable garden. And I asked the question, you are what you eat. So how can we eat better? And what vegetables are easy to grow that can provide health benefits? Those were the three key questions. And so the vegetable garden. Cheryl Chisholm. Hello, Miss Catherine. How are you doing this evening? I am fine. I'm doing well. I am happy to be out here in the on top of the deck in the garden, and I went around, and each day, each Wednesday that we come together, I decided that I was going to make a floral arrangement for you all with my flowers and use them as cut flowers from the garden. And for this month, this month of July, the featured plants are my Oriental Lilies. And I only got one of this bloom. I don't know if you could see it, of the Oriental Lily. So I decided to use it as the centerpiece of the arrangement. Do you see it? And it got a little stained from the water, from the rain, and that I would create this bouquet or this arrangement. And those are my cosmos, and then I have the drumstick allium, and the hostas are flowering, so that's the hosta flower. And then this flower right here, that's my verbena. Verbena, Verbena bonariensia. Yeah, the verbena. And I was able to gather. Now this here, this is purple perella, but it doesn't seem like it could stand to be cut. But still, it's a beautiful purple. I thought it would make a good backdrop here. So this is my floral arrangement cut from my garden. Purple is your favorite color, Sonia? Oh, that's sweet. Um, and so you can see the white is getting kind of washed out here. But I wanted to give you a close-up of the beautiful bloom. So I'm sitting here with you all, and I could smell the lily. This lily is not as strong as my Casablanca lilies, which have a really intense smell. And they really showed up this year, the Casablanca. And I have another lily that showed up really well this year too. And I still have a few more lilies or Oriental lilies in the garden that will be blooming as time goes by. But yeah, so July for me, my featured plant is the lily. And so with that in mind, I also have my Calla Lilies, which is a different type of lily, a bulb lily. And that one, they have started to bloom too. It's so pretty, little pink blooms. And that I got from Costco in bulb form. And actually, this was from Costco too. This is Costco bulb, lily bulb, and that too, the Calla lily. And it had appeared to be more a deeper purple, I think, on the package, along with some white, but it turned out pink like that. And I kind of like that color. I like that. And it actually matches all of the other flowers that I have in the garden. Yeah, and so yes, this is a container that I got from Goodwill. I stopped into Goodwill, and remember when I was talking about getting containers and things? And I saw that. I was just attracted to it. I just thought, oh, let me pick this up. I got it for, I think like $4 or something like that. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I thought that was a wonderful price for this this beautiful container, and now I can use it on the deck to decorate the table with here. Yeah. So that's what I have been harvesting. Yeah, it was a great deal, Sonia. It was really fantastic, a really great deal. I enjoyed, and every now and then I do go thrifting. I do go into our Goodwill. We have a new Goodwill store that was just built recently. So it's fairly clean and it looks nice. And I went in, and every time I go in, I see something nice that I like that I can add to my home decor. I don't want to overload because you can end up getting so much stuff that you end up having a lot of clutter. But I decided that I didn't want clutter. Hey, hello, Urban Girl Gardener, Gardening and Lifestyle, Kiki. How you doing, Kiki Soto? I hope that all is well with you. So good to have you with us. And so I was sharing the flowers from the garden. So I've started harvesting. This is harvesting and using the beauty from the garden here to decorate my table. And I'm happy because every single one of those plants I grew in my garden. That's right. I got the long vase. Actually, my daughter got received that. Somebody gave her roses, and she had that long spherical um, vase, and it's long enough for the long stems. So I just love it. Oh, thank you. You love the flowers, yeah. So this is my gift to you all, my beautiful gardening friends. I promised you that I would produce a bouquet every Wednesday now that we're together. And now that the flowers are blooming in the garden and I can harvest them. And this is part of what we had talked about, remember? About creating a cut flower garden. So it's come to pass. Yay! It looks so pretty. I'm very, very happy with that. Um, and so I'm really happy with that because, yes, yay, Sonia, we did it. Woo! Oh my God, the close-up is stunning, Miss Catherine. Woo, beautiful, and thank you. You're welcome, Lynette. How are you, Lynette? How are you? You've been commenting, but I don't know if you missed the Wednesdays, but it's so good to have you come in. I hope all is well with you in your garden. Yes. And so the topic today is about vegetables, right? We did say and mention that we wanted to talk about vegetables and how is your garden growing and what are you growing? What vegetables are you growing in your garden? Well, today, as I said, it was first um, it had rained early in the morning and the weather was good, but then all of a sudden the heat came up and it seemed to have dried out all of the moisture out of the ground. And so when I went to go and check the garden to actually pick some of the veggies that I have in there, everything looked so wilted that I had to go and say, let's put the water on. The vegetable garden is drying out. It's terrible. Beautiful, Miss Cusson. I just love it. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you that you love the flowers. Um, and so I didn't collect a lot of the vegetables. However, in the front garden, I have zucchini. And I don't know if you've been following my videos, but if you've been following along, you will know that in the front I planted 6 zucchini plants. Well, actually 8 altogether, but 6 around the front a perimeter. I have like a concrete kind of wall around the front of the house, and there I planted at the ends 3 zucchini plants at one end and 3 at the other. And they have all been producing. I've been eating zucchini for meals. I've been eating them in our soups. My husband made a beautiful soup today, chicken soup, and we put the zucchini in it. And it's just been great adding it to the foods. I've been even eating it raw too. I found it very cooling. It feels very cool when I eat the zucchini raw. And it's not like it has a lot of flavor, but it just sits well. I don't know. It's not bitter, and it has like a green taste, you know. And it's fresh, refreshing, and it was cool because I had placed it in the refrigerator. Thank God for the noonday heat and 3:30 a.m. storm delivered a nice amount of rain. Yes, Lynette, that's exactly what happened for us too. Early in the morning, we got some rain, and everything was so perky. Hey, Yummy, peace. How are you? Yay! So good to have you all. Yeah. So as I was doing my walkabout, because I walk about in the morning when it's cool and just taking a look at everything, and especially after it rains, I love to go in outside in the garden and walk around. So while I was walking around, I was looking at the zucchini plants, and look what I found. Look at that. That's about almost, I would say, I don't know, about 2 feet. It's large. Look at that. Look at this massive. I mean, it's like a club. Don't let anybody bother me. Whoop! Isn't that huge? And that's not even the longest one. Um, I found another one. Let me see if this one's longer. This one is long but this is just as huge. Look at this. And the thing is I have a couple of others. I think I have altogether 6 of them. And they've just expanded. They weren't so large, but they're huge now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the freezer, and bag them up and put them in the freezer, and I will have them throughout the cold months in October, November. You know, I will be eating zucchini. Isn't that isn't that wonderful? I will be eating zucchini in my soups and things. Isn't that nice? I see that a lot of my friends have come on here. I have Monica is with us, Sonia, Yami, Beverly. Good evening, Miss Catherine and gardening friends. Hello. Deborah's here. Oh, yes. My friends are here. Kiki's here. And Cheryl is here. And who else? Lynette is here. You guys showed up for me. Thank you so much. So I won't be talking to myself. That's nice. Yeah, so um, that's my number one vegetable for right now. Ooh, all of a sudden I got hot. That's my number one vegetable, the zucchini. What about you? What are you growing in your garden? How many of you are growing zucchini or like yellow neck squash or something like that, like the zucchini family? Let me know. Put it in the chat. And how many zucchinis have you eaten so far? Or yellow squash or summer squash, as some call it. I didn't plant summer squash. For some reason, I did not plant the summer squash. Um, I guess because I knew that I was going to have the zucchini. In my family, they tend to like the zucchini better than the yellow squash. So I just planted that one. As I said, it's all about the location, I think. Uh, Let me drink something. Sorry, it's sorry, I just need a little beverage because it's hot. You're sharing the live? Thank you. Thank you, Kiki. My zucchini aren't doing good. I'm getting male flowers only. Oh no. I'm growing the Black Beauty zucchini so far. I have harvest only 2. All right, Monica. Sorry about that, Sonia. What else? I did. Uh, yeah. Thank you, Kiki, for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the zucchini, yeah, zucchini is really good for you. And I said, well, let me look up and see what are the benefits of eating zucchini. And it's amazing the amount of vitamins and things that zucchini offers us. Thanks to you, I'm growing yellow summer squash and patty pan squash. All right, Deborah, yeah. My patty pan is growing, um, and they're actually growing from the seeds that I saved, which is really, really good. They're growing, and I didn't have to. I went looking for them when I went to Lowe's in the springtime. I was looking for that winter squash mix of seeds in the seed packets, and they didn't have it, because that's exactly where I had gotten the patty pan from. Then I was looking for a patty pan, and I didn't see any of them, but I had saved the seeds. I saved quite a few seeds. So I then sowed them and they grew. They're growing. So it is important to save your seeds. You can save your seeds and you'll have your own seeds from your garden, which are more viable, it seems, than the seeds that you might get from a seed catalog or from, from a company. And you know that those vegetables will grow in your garden because it's from your garden and it's natural. It's, that the more that you grow it, the more organic. And over time you will have a seed collection. As I said, I think last week I did speak to you all about Charles Dowling, how he's talking about saving seeds and how he now doesn't really have to go to the seed catalog for any of his seeds or plants, vegetables that that is like his staple crop, because he's able now to save his own seeds and to plant his own seeds. And I think that's a beautiful thing to do. Hello, G Mama Grows. How are you? How are you? I hope all is well. Okay, what else are you all growing? So what do you have in your garden? What are you growing in your garden? And for those of you who just came on, G Mama, look at my zucchini. Check out my zucchini. I have quite a few of them. Check out my zucchini. Look at that. I would say, okay, so from here to here, I think is about 12 inches. It's a little over, it's a little under a 2 feet, I would say. 24 inches. And check out that. And I have a couple more of them in the front garden. They grew so fast. They surprised me. So what are some of the other vegetables that you're growing, that you're harvesting? Some of you said that you are growing zucchinis in your garden. Any of you, okay, I'll ask you what you're growing and you tell me if you're growing it in your garden. Remember in the spring, we talked about creating a rainbow vegetable garden for our health purposes. And we said that you are what you eat. How can we eat better? And what vegetables are easy to grow that can provide health benefits? And so we started creating a rainbow vegetable garden. So, how many of you are growing strawberries in your garden? How many of you are growing vegetables and fruits? How many of you are growing strawberries? Come on. Put a hands up or something. Or a clap or something. Yes. How many of you growing strawberries? All right, how many of you are growing strawberries, and have you collected them? And do you have a lot of strawberries or a little? Monica, yay, I have about 5 varieties of strawberries. Woo, gee, mama, woo. Okay, how many varieties do you have of strawberries in your group? Who can beat G Mama's 5? Me? Yes, you, Deborah. Okay. How many have more than 4 different varieties or 5 different varieties? What about you, Beverly? Cheryl, you got, yay. You got strawberries. What about you, Beverly? Do you have more than 5 varieties? Yummy. Come on. No strawberry yet. Yeah. I know, Monica. I grew strawberries. I'm growing strawberries. Harvest since May. You did. Wow, Deborah. That's a success. Let's all give Deborah a hand. She's been harvesting strawberries since May. Woo! And I just started. I think last month I got a couple of strawberries. Well, I'm hoping that I will get some more before the year is out. Okay, strawberries. Anybody else? You, Sonia? Did you grow strawberries? All right. What about tomatoes? Tomatoes. I know everybody's got to be. And it's the strawberry, and it's the strawberry big no knit. Oh, I don't know that. No, no strawberries yet. Yeah, the pine berries were the first to ripen. Um, G Mama says the pine berries were the first to ripen, and now others are flowering. Oh, that's great. I have strawberries, only Italian alpines. Okay. Strawberries are not your thing, huh? uh, um, Bev. Things that's not your thing. That's okay. All right. How many of you are growing beets? How many are growing beets? Beets are good for the heart health and anti-aging. How many of you are growing beets? Yes, and none have come up. Oh, good. I don't feel alone. If your strawberries have it. Tomatoes and sweet potatoes. Harvest 5 tomatoes. Already, Lynette? Yeah, how many of you are harvesting tomatoes already? My tomatoes are growing, but they're green. I haven't harvested any. I'm growing many tomatoes and beets. You are. You are, Beverly. That's great. Plenty of tomatoes, enough to share with others. Oh, wonderful. Yes, tomatoes. Okay, Sonia. She's growing her tomatoes. Nice. That's good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Not harvesting any yet. Okay, they'll come. I'm harvesting peppers, not tomatoes. I tried to grow beets, but they've started bolting. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gee, Mama. Um, Kiki, I saw your last video on your harvest with carrots and all of your other vegetables. I just remember the carrots because I saw all these carrots being pulled up out, and your peppers as well. Yeah, that's good. Yay! Okay, so who else is growing peppers and carrots? Come on. Have you harvested any peppers? I've harvested peppers. You know which pepper's growing? The green, like the banana pepper, the long one. Banana pepper. That one is growing, and I've harvested a couple of them green, even though it's green. Um, Veranda cherry, yes, getting a nice harvest every day. Wow. I'm pressure canning green and yellow right now. You are. Wow, you're taking it to the next level, Kiki. She's canning. How many of you are canners? How many canners do I have out there in my gardening world? Only one store-bought pepper plant. Really? Oh, you don't like, Beverly, you don't like peppers? Gee, Mama, carrots and peppers. All right, carrots. You know, the carrots are interesting. Um, I've grown carrots before, but they've been very small, very small. None store-bought. Okay. Yami says, none store-bought. But how many of you have grown carrots? Have you had great success with growing carrots? Do they grow long and thin? Or do you grow them in containers, or do you direct sow them in the ground? How many of you grown carrots? How are your carrots doing? And so carrots are few peppers, Deborah said. Okay. The orange. Carrots are for your immunity. So carrots, sweet potatoes, garlic, onions, pumpkins, and squash. That will help your immunity. Plenty of green beans. I just started. Wait, you all going fast here. Kisa, I just started having success with carrots. Oh, okay. Only baby carrots planted in the ground. All right, Yami. I started my pepper seeds, but they didn't transplant well. Growing carrots too. You are, Beverly. Yes, carrots were long and thin. Should have let them stay in the ground longer. Sonia. Well, that's good. Anyway, that you have grown the carrots. Trying to grow carrots for the 3rd time. Yes, keep going. Nice. Yami says, Deborah, keep trying. Keep trying. That's good that you grew the carrots, because carrots in the ground and in pots, Beverly says. So, That is a good thing. And actually, if you sow carrots now or later on, you'll be able to get them because they're a cold weather crop, right? So if you sow them, maybe later on, and check the seed packets. But I think you can succession sow carrots, right? And even sow them later on in the season, and you'll have them throughout the winter that they can even last through some frost, mild frost. So growing carrots is a good thing. It's not too late to to sow some carrots. Yeah, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, sweet potatoes. I tried. I tried to grow sweet potatoes to get this sweet potato slips, and I had no success. How many of you had success with the sweet potato? How many of you are growing sweet potatoes in your garden? I know that those of us who are in the northeast or in the colder climates, that it's much more difficult for us to grow sweet potato because it's a warm weather crop. Like if you're in the south, that they have a longer growing season, that you might more likely get sweet potatoes. But I haven't had any success even just developing the slips. What about you? How are things going with sweet potato? Anybody? Anyone growing sweet potato? Hey, where are you all? Are you there? I have slips but need to put them in soil. Okay, Sonia, get with it. The time is running out. You gotta get with it, girl, so you can have one. No, wireworms are all of my sweet potatoes last season. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, Kiki. Sure. I have not had any luck with my carrots. My tomatoes are. Cheryl says that I have not had any luck with my carrots. My tomatoes are loaded, still green, and my sweet potatoes look good right now. Oh, you have sweet potatoes. Good for you, Cheryl. All right. All right. That's good. So it can be done. I can grow them. All right. Let's look at the yellow. Yellow is for inflammation. So we have golden beets, ginger, corn, summer squash. Any of you growing corn? Slips are thriving. I planted 14 different locations, or 4 different locations, hoping for the best. Oh, good for you. Yeah, that's what you have to do. You know, with some plants, I don't know, my phone is acting out. Is the internet acting out? Sorry about that. Yes. Yami says yes. You have to try planting in different locations. That is really smart. Yes, growing corn in pots. All right, I'm growing corn too. Oh, you are, Beverly. Good. I'm growing corn. You know who inspired me to grow corn? She's right on our channel here, part of the chat. Okay, good evening, ladies. Hi, Betty Johnson. How are you? No corn, Deborah? Kiki inspired me to grow corn. Yes, she did. Kiki, you remember last year you grew popcorn corn to pop and colorful corn? You had all different varieties of corn. It was quite interesting. Corn in the ground. Yeah. So, hi, Betty. Hi. Yes, everyone's saying hello to Betty. So, Kiki is my inspiration with the corn growing corn. And so, I seeded them out early and I put them in the ground. But I think I planted them kind of close to one another. But they're doing fine. One of them is growing really tall and it's got some tassels already, which I'm quite amazed. The others haven't. I grew baby corn, blue corn, silver queen, and early sun glow. Yes, you're the one. I remember when you had your baby girl, and you were husking, what is it, taking the kernels off of the corn, and to make popcorn. You were gonna pop the corn. That was cute. I like that. I said, oh, I gotta try that. I'm going to grow some corn. You know who else inspired me to grow corn? she's not here with us, but Angela's Busy Bee Homestead and Garden. Angela also grew corn, and she inspired me as well. Yeah, and so corn is good for inflammation, which is good to know. Um, Golden beets also, and summer squash. We've already talked about summer squash, so that's the yellow. Blessings. Hey, Rambo, how are you? Oh, it's so good to have you all the way from the UK. How is my Rambo doing? Blessings all in the. We are all blessed, honey. We are blessed and highly favored. Yes, we are, because we're growing food and we are prospering in it, and it's we are seeing great returns. Rambo, check out my zucchini. It's almost 2 feet long. Isn't that amazing? And I got quite a few of them. I have two here, and I still have some in the ground that I have to go and harvest quickly before they get any larger. And then I'm going to cut them up and freeze them so that I can use them in my soups and things. And I find that freezing them works very well for me. Sifting some soil and more. How are you? Sifting some soil. How are you? Good to have you guys come and join us. Hallelujah. You made me happy. You made me, my soul just sang. Oh, that's a healthy looking zucchini. Yeah, it's a healthy is right. It's like a club. Don't come near me. You remember the Flintstones? Bam, 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 bam. It reminded me of the Flintstones. I think this one is more like the club. Look at this one. This one is definitely 2 feet. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, that's a lot of zucchini bread. Yes, Betty Chest. You know, I've never made some zucchini bread. I'm going to have to make it now because I have so much zucchini out front. So I'm going to have to get myself a zucchini bread recipe so that I can make some zucchini bread. Oh, anyway, that's it. So we're talking about red, orange, yellow. Green is for detox, things to help you with detoxing. So that's cilantro. How many of you are growing cilantro? Just put in the chat if you're growing any of these. How many of you are growing cilantro, parsley, kale, spinach, cucumber, celery, mint leaves, Swiss chard, or okra? That's a lot, huh? Let me read it again. So you can put in the chat what you're growing in your garden. Catherine, so you know much about potatoes? All my potato plants fell over. They've already flowered. Should I be harvesting them soon? Yes, Joe, you should be harvesting them. When I don't know what's happening to sorry about my phone. Yes, Joe, you should be harvesting your potatoes. Since they have flowered, you can harvest them. And if they're falling over, that means that you probably have potatoes. They're ready. You have all of them, Yami? Those finished? Okay, Deborah. So, yeah, check them out. If you have it in a bag, you could turn it over and see what you get. Joe, the plants are still very much green, though. Does anyone in the chat have any advice for Joe concerning the potatoes? Because that's what I've heard. Yes, growing with the potato, that if it's flowering, or and if it's starting to wilt, the leaves are starting to wilt, even though the leaves are green, that you can now harvest the potatoes. Am I right or am I wrong? Someone put it in the chat so we can help Joe out as we grow, 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 grow together. Kiki says, wait till they are completely died back. Okay, so wait. Kiki says, wait until they completely die back. All right, so that's your answer, Joe. You're all set. Just wait. Wait until the leaves die out, die back, and then dig it up. Yes, any advice on what to do? It's like 15 potato plants. I don't want to harvest them until the temperature gets cooler. That's why I'm asking. Kiki says until all of the foliage is dead. Okay, so yes, you don't have to harvest them right away. You can wait till the foliage is dead. Okay. Thanks, Kiki. Rambo says okra, watermelon, zucchini, corn, running beans, French beans, pumpkin, parsley, carrots, etc. Rambo, you got yourself a kitchen garden, a grocery. We need to come and shop in your and help ourselves in your market. I put my potatoes in a grow bag. I'm waiting. Okay, Joe. Thanks, Urban Girl. I will wait until the leaves fall off. Nice, says Yummy. Thank you, Catherine. You're welcome, Joe. We're all learning together because I have some in a bag too. And it looked like the leaves were kind of wilty a little bit, but they're still green, but it hasn't flowered. So I said to myself, I'm going to just wait a while before I dig it out. But but I wanted mine to flower. If it had flowered, I probably would have dug it up. I'm on a second succession of potatoes. Really? Exactly. Deborah, you've really went forward with this gardening and vegetable planting. I'm so proud of Deborah. Everybody give Deborah a hand. This year you mean? Deborah, this year you mean? Um, Kale, lettuce, spinach, choco, sweet potatoes, callaloo, tomatoes, cabbage, potatoes. What else did you say, my sweetie? Sweet snaps, peas, and more. Wow. Rambo, let's give Rambo a hand. Woo! He's a grower. He's a farmer. Farmer Rambo. Good job. Congratulations, Deborah. I just purchased some grow bags to start my second succession of potatoes. Good job, Deborah. Yeah, yes. Beverly is on his second round. Woo! Yes. I threw them in after I harvested the last batch. That's good. Good job. You guys are fabulous. You're my inspiration. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's what you're telling me. Keep going, keep going. Yes. All right. So the green is for cilantro. I started the cilantro, the parsley, kale. I love my kale. My curly kale has just been thriving, and I've been eating it steadily. Um, and they're doing well, doing very well. The spinach, I didn't grow spinach. I don't know, for some reason, I'm not into growing spinach, and I don't know why. Cucumbers. How many of you growing cucumbers? I'm growing cucumber plants, but I have not, I think I saw one little small cucumber. Um, yeah, but I'm growing. Yes, keep growing. Yes, but I'm growing cucumbers. I'm growing dinosaur kale and dill and cucumbers. Excellent. I usually grow dinosaur kale, but I couldn't find the seeds. I went looking at Lowe's and in Home Depot for the Burpee seeds, and I couldn't find the seeds for the dinosaur kale because I would have grown dinosaur kale. I like that. I like the strong taste. And growing cucumber, me too. Catherine, my cucumbers are going crazy. Best crop I have in the garden. Oh, wow, that's great. I'm growing, they're kind of slow to grow for me. But I have it in three different parts of the garden. And the front bed, it's a little bit, it looks a little bit more productive. And then the other back corner bed, where I have a lot more vegetables, it seems like they're growing and they're flowering, but I haven't seen any fruit yet. And then my front corner up there, they're not doing so. I haven't seen anything yet. I've seen plants and leaves, but no flowers. So I'm waiting. And then I actually seeded some more um, cucumbers, and they're germinating. Catherine, what kind of cucumbers? The dark green or the light green? I like the light green ones the most. Well, I'm using my Dollar Tree seeds of cucumbers, and one is like a market basket. I think it's called, of the long green ones, and they tend to grow well. And then I like the small ones for the pickling size. They're about like this size. About um, I like to eat them, and they're good for pickling, the pickling size. So those are the two types of cucumbers. I have three type of kale, but I forgot the name. Do you have three types of kale? Oh, okay. I have curly kale, and the curly kale, I got the seeds from the Dollar Tree. You remember my Dollar Tree? I understand three. I applaud everyone for your diligence. Yes, my cucumber is called Market More 76. Yes, I think that's the cucumber, Monica. Is that Monica? Monica, yeah, the Market More, something like that, that I'm growing. So we'll see what happens with the cucumbers. Swiss chard okra. I grew some okra plants as starts, and I put it in the wrong place. Um, Long and dark green. Yes, long and dark and green. I For the cucumber. Yes, Monica. I Okra. I seeded some okra. You're growing okra, Sonia? Great. And I put it in the front over there in my urban cottage garden area where I have all of the wildflowers. And I think that they blocked out the sun, that they have no place, they can't grow because they have no sun. So I'm thinking of digging them up and moving them to another location where they'll have more room to grow. I tried to seed some more okra, and nothing, not a thing, nada. And it's been at least 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm kind of discouraged. Deborah says okra are producing. Wow. I have the purple variety of okra. It's my first time growing here in the UK. Yeah, the burgundy or purple kind is really good, and it seems to be easy to grow. I grew some last year. Um, Catherine Yemi, Sonia, I have never had cooked or grown okra. What does it taste like, and what do you use it for? Okra is, how do you describe okra? It's kind of like, it grows on a like a bush, sort of. It'll grow up like on a bush form, and then um, it then flowers, and the flower almost looks like a hibiscus flower because it's part of the hibiscus family, and then it will turn into like a stalk, a fruit. Um, and you want to pick it when it's young, because if you allow it to grow too big like I did with these zucchinis, it will get tough and hard. But then inside it has like a kind of a sort of mucus or slime, and it little dots and stuff. Some people don't like that, but I like it. They say it's really good for your digestive system, and it has a lot of healing properties to it, especially if you eat it raw. But then people use it to cook. In the West Indies, they like to have what is called fungi, and they put the okra in the fungi and eat it with some fried fish. My parents are from the West Indies, and they'd have like the cornmeal and the okra kind of sauce together, and then they have the fish, the fried fish or the boiled fish, and banana. Yeah, and it tastes really good. It's a nice little dish there. And also, like, I think if you make jumbo, that kind of stuff, like in Louisiana and so forth, that they use a lot of okra. Yeah, I discovered that I like eating okra fresh from the plant. Me too, Deborah. You can fry okra also, but I love it fresh also. Yeah, I love it fresh, and that's really amazing because okra soup and okra punch too. Oh, really? Mm. In Barbados, they make cuckoo with okra. Yes, fuck the Bajans. Yes, your Bajans they make cuckoo with okra. Yeah, it's a there was this woman that came to visit my aunt's Tanty, and she was from Barbados, and she made us a lot of cuckoo and fungi and all of that stuff. And they use okra. So that's my introduction to okra through my West Indian roots. But anyway, um, let's see. So the blue, now let's move on to the blue. The blue is for the brain, the central nervous system. So how many of you are growing beans, black beans, healthy food on a plate? Yes. How many of you, excuse me, are growing black beans or any kind of beans? Beans, 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 good for your heart. Any of you growing beans? Any kind of beans? Not this season. Oh, I'm growing bush beans. I'm growing snap peas. Snap peas beans. Oh, and I happened to eat one raw as I was going through. I'm growing about 10 different variety of beans right now. You are? No string beans count? Oh, wow. I'm growing my string beans are delicious. I can't get them from the kitchen garden to the kitchen because as I'm going along, I start eating them while I'm walking around the garden. So they never make it to the pot. Growing beans, but picking them young. Yes, only white half runner pole beans. Yes, growing snap peas. Yeah, the snap peas are good. The ones you can eat, it's just so delicious. They actually taste yummy. They taste sweet. Runner beans, two types of French beans. Just black-eyed peas for me this season. All right. Well, good. Good, good, good. Good for you, G Mama. Black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas and rice. Black turtle beans, jade beans, gold wax beans, slippery silk beans. Goes on and on up. Wow. So Miss Kiki loves her beans. Planting board beans late in the fall. Rambo, okay, Rambo, geez, you got a lot going on. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's Farmer Rambo. Farmer Raymond from the UK. Hallelujah. Kiki, the bean queen. Yes, yes, we have. But Kiki has a lot of plants that she really likes, but apparently beans are right up there. Ooh, Kiki, a lot of beans. I just planted some lima beans last. Really? Wow. So, Kiki, a question for you. What is your favorite vegetable that you like to grow? Is it beans? Or do you have another popular veggie in your garden? Hi. Hi, Chloe. Chloe, how are you doing? Oh, that is beautiful. That's what Rambo says. What do you, Kiki, what other vegetable do you have in number? A great number of. I want to plant the long green and purple beans next year. Ooh, that sounds good. Deborah, yes. You know, I've seen those long purple beans. They look so pretty. I like them for the color and the color of the flowers on the beans. I would grow for the flower. That's so pretty. Yes, that's a great idea. I like that. I of course would eat the beans because I know they're edible, but I love the color. I've seen some of them in pictures. My favorite varieties for the season are what? Something beans through pep herbs as well. Okay, somehow your the typing is running off the thing. My favorite varieties for the season are I love beans though. the peppers, and herbs as well. Okay, that's good. Yes, you have a large herb collection. I remember that. I want to grow them for their colors too. Yeah, that's what I would like to do, Deborah. Okay, so now with the herbs, we know the mint queen here on this channel is Mint Queen. Come on, show up, Mint Queen. Who's our Mint Queen? Everybody should know who the Mint Queen is. Who's the Mint Queen? Who has all the different varieties of mints? Eh, the mint herbs. Come on, somebody. Beans and potatoes will save the world. Okay, Kiki. That's true. That's true. Yes. Who's the Mint Queen? The Mint Queen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kiki. That's what Rambo says. Miss Beverly, where are you? Miss Beverly is our Mint Beverly. Yes. Gardens are me. Woohoo! She's our Mint Queen. Yay, Beverly. Mint Queen. Mint Queen. Woohoo! Yes. So we have a Mint Queen. We have a Bean Queen. We have a, who else? Who else has a large supply of something different? Mints every day. Look, oh, yes. Green hands, Rainbow. Yes. Who else did we have? Somebody had cucumbers, had a large cucumber. I think that was a king. Um, but yeah, yes. Anybody planting eggplants? Anyone growing eggplants this year? Eggplants. I don't forget Miss Beverly, Miss Minty Fresh. Oh, that was a good one. Anybody planting eggplants? I only have about 10 varieties of mints. You have 10? Uh-oh. Miss Beverly, you got competition. Kiki has 10. How many do you have? No, me this year. Joe. Eggplants here. I love some eggplant palm. Oh yeah, Joe. Not this year. Hello, um, M. McCory. Gloria, I'm growing the little finger eggplants. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yes. Joe, eggplant parm is delicious, says Kiki. Yeah. Okay, and they talk about cabbage, purple cabbage, and plums and grapes. Purple cabbage. Anybody growing cabbage this year? And Cora. Cora. Oh, wait. You all gone too fast for me right now. Let me catch up on. Hey, Hoogie Homestead. Hoogie Homestead, Peppermint, Spearmint, and maybe two others. How are you, darling? How you doing? No, this season I want to try another variety. I wasn't thrilled with the Black Beauty last year. That you're talking about the eggplants. Only Black Beauty. Okay. Hello, Darlene. How are you, Darlene Brown? Good to see you. I only have 3 different mints, but I will add more. So 4 is coming. All right. Neat. Hey, Hoogie. Hoogie Homestead. I will be starting cabbage for the fall the weekend. Urban Girl, especially when everything comes from the garden. We'll grow, what did you say? We'll grow cabbage for the fall, said Deborah. Winter purple ones and winter sweetheart cabbages and Brussels sprouts. Good. Wait, how are you, darling? I'm doing fine. I'm growing purple cabbage. Uh, Hooga Homestead. What was I saying? I was butchering your name. Sorry, Hooga. Hooga, you're so good. Thanks for forgiving me. As you know, names are not my forte, but I love people, and I love people's names. I respect their names. Yes, because names carry weight, carry power. So I honor you. My cabbage done. Don't know if planting for the fall yet. Okay, honey. Catherine, Urban Girl said she will be putting in for cabbage for fall. Is there Anything else I can plant now that would be harvested for the fall? Um, yeah, yeah. All of the root vegetables you can plant now, um, and hopefully they will come in for the fall. Um, I don't know if you planted anything that you planted in the winter sowing. If you did any winter sowing, those are the same crops that you can do later on, um, like late at the beginning of August, to start planting them for the fall. Love the flowers behind you. Thank you. I'm Battle. What? Don't forget to give a thumbs up, wonderful people. Thank you, Beverly. Yes. Thank you for the thumbs up. Um, and we're going to talk about that too because we're all going to do some winter sowing and start to. I had started to save my containers. I have to go back to doing that. I think my husband might have thrown them away. Yeah, start your brassicas and more onions. You want an early spring harvest. Okay, she's just told you what to do, Joe. Yes, start your um, carrots, Brussels, winter cabbage, kohlrabi, and winter lettuce. All right, that's what Rambo's telling you. You could start planting. You could start sowing for winter. All right, and we're gonna do some of that too. I'm going to we'll talk about that as well. What you can put in the ground and for the winter to get started. Grow, 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 grow together. Yes, yes, yes. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. Uh huh. Yes. What did you say, Lynette? Grow, grow. Hello. Hi, green hand. Lynette said something and then she retracted it. Yes. Yay. I have to imagine I'm going to be digging up these potatoes soon so that will free up a lot of space. Yes. I just put my kohlrabi seedlings in the ground and more collards and Florida something greens. Yes, grow, 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 grow together. You know, it's been 62 minutes and 33 seconds so far. Wow, this went by fast. Yes, so we just talked about our veggies. And the thing is that in the spring, in my journal, I had written down what we were going to plant in our gardens. And a lot of these things we're growing even now in our gardens. Hi, Gardens to me. I have some lettuce and onions going for fall, and I hope hoops up to protect from too much sun. Store cabbage replanted and doing well. All right. That went by really fast. Yes, it did. It sure did. Look at that. And so I have to say that, woo, nice going with the journal. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and we did this earlier. Um, and I think I would, my intentional journal, I created it. And you could purchase it on Amazon. It's the 2022 one, and I'm hoping to update it each year and to make it better and better. And you guys are actually helping me in organizing it a little bit more. Okay, have to go play with the baby. Thank you for the advice, Catherine. God bless you and your garden. Thank you, everyone, for the advice on the potatoes. You're wonderfully welcome, Joe. Thank you for coming and asking questions and being a part of our community. We really appreciated you. You helped to make us think here in the chat and in the group. And we are so happy to share information with you. Have a blessed evening. And yes, enjoy your baby. Yes, enjoy. Be blessed. May you and your family be blessed. Amen. Amen. Yeah, so this is my journal. And earlier when we started going through it, don't leave any soil unplanted. It will help. What? Oh, Rainbow says, don't leave any soil unplanted. It will help your garden to keep the carbon in your soil to make your soil stay healthy and help the microorganisms stay healthy. Yeah, so keep your soil covered. Love that planter behind you. I have a thing for pretty planters. I want them all at the store. Oh, thank you. You know, I got this at Goodwill. I went into the Goodwill and I saw it, and it was for about like $3 or $4, and I snatched it up. I was so happy to get it. So check your Goodwill. You can get a lot of good things. Um, um, and it looks like it wasn't used that much or kept in good condition. So it's an antique, but it's a really beautiful. Yeah, I have purple watermelon growing and tomato spoon. Um, don't hurt the harvest. How are you? Welcome. I have a purple watermelon growing and tomato spoon tomatoes. This is my first year growing these. Oh, how nice. Thank you for coming and joining us here at Catherine's Garden and Home. I was saving onion seeds and found some that were sprouting. You know, I put them in the soil. You sure did. Good for you. Yes. And so, yeah, continue to grow. Continue to grow. Continue to plant. And also gather seeds. Don't hurt the harvest. Woo! This is blessed. Yay! Don't hurt the harvest. How are you? How are you? Hello. Um, yeah, so keep on growing your different produce and know that the different produce will help you with your color. With the color, color will help you know about the health benefits, to identify the nutrition by the color of the food, and that nature, all of this good food, is good for us. It'll help to strengthen our bodies, our systems. So eat as much as you can, as raw as possible. Like when you're walking through your garden, yes, eat a couple of those raw beans and kale leaves and different things, because you're gaining the nutrients straight to your body, from the soil to your body, or the plant to your body. And you will be nice and strong and healthy for the winter time, when we won't be outside as much. But as we continue to grow, we want to stay healthy. All right, so that's about it. Um, any Oh, Brampton Gardner. Good evening, Miss Catherine and chat. How are you? We're about to wrap up, but it's so good that you popped on. Oh my, hi. Just looked up spoon tomatoes. I have seen these before. Now I need these seeds in my life. Who yes, go get them. Go get it, girl. Definitely Miss Catherine Rambo. Hey, Miss Catherine. Cassie, how you doing? Hey, hi, Miss Catherine in Garden Community. Brampton, we missed you. Sorry I'm late. Well, we're sorry you're late too, because we know you would have been able to add to this conversation. Song Garden, hi, Brampton. But we're so glad that you just, what did you do? You've been busy, girl. I just edited a video of Dexter. Yes, you and Dexter have been having a lot of fun in that garden. Every time I look, I see a video up with you and Dexter. I got them from Baker's Creek. Don't hurt the harvest says. Got them from Baker's Creek. Okay. No, spoon tomatoes are the worst. Cassie, Cassie, how are you? They took forever to harvest. They drove me nuts. Ha 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 ha. Hi, Rachel. Yeah. I just ordered him a GoPro harness. Oh my God. Hi, Kiki. Rachel, you're so funny. You're having so much fun with that dog. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. At least you have some company in the garden. Hi, Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big C. Hi, everyone. That pot is beautiful. Thank you, Miss Annette. Yes, thank you. This the pot. As I said, I got it from the Goodwill, and it is so pretty. Miss Annette, yes, Miss Annette is joined us. Woo! Dex is the best digger. Can't wait to see the GoPro. I know. It's so good. You'll have to check out the shorts. Okay. Make sure you try to save as much. Who's this? Rambo says, make sure you try to save as much seeds as possible. We will need, especially those heirloom ones. Yes, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This video was today and it's just clipped on and all over the place. So ordered the new harness when I got home. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll look for it. I'll look for it. By the way, for those of you who just came on before we leave, I just wanted to show you my bouquet of flowers, cut flowers from my garden. In my garden, I saved seeds this week from some tomatoes, poppies, and violas. Oh, that's nice. Here's my Oriental Lilies are what's up in my garden. I only had one. This white one, that's the only one that showed up. So I said I'll use it in a bouquet because I promised you all that each time you come on that I will provide a cut floral arrangement from the garden. And part of our goal was to have cut flowers. Yeah, and so here are the cosmos. And then this is the allium, drumstick allium. These are the flowers from my hosta flowers, and then this is purple perella, um, just to add a little more color. Yep, and I just kind of threw it all together, as they say. And the vase, one of my daughter's friends gave her a big bouquet of roses. So I saved the container. Yeah, so this is it. Thank you. Thank you. And then these are the lilies, the what is it called? Calla Lilies from Costco, the Costco bulbs. Yeah. And so they finally showed up and they're growing really pretty. Here, I did my first little bouquet, still not enough blooming yet. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm glad that I'm able to cut the flowers. So harvest your flowers too, because remember that was part of our goal this year with our vegetables to grow as much food as possible. It's his editing skills I'm worried about. But we also want to enjoy our garden and enjoy our flowers. Don't forget to dig up and save those Calla Lily bulbs in the fall. I know, my darling. You know, Michelle, the canna is about to flower. One of the cannas are about to flower. It's so good. It's so good. I can't wait. And you're going to see some videos coming out. I'm rearranging my front garden. So it's going to become a little bit more formal. So that's why I was able to cut the cosmos, because it was a little wild and woolly up there. So that's another thing. When you are cutting and changing things around, you say, oh, nice. Mine are nowhere flowering, but they're getting big. That's good. That's good. Now that, if you're changing things around, because some things might just grow out of place, they might have been spring flowering bulbs or spring flowering flowers, and now they're dying back. So you can use them to create your floral arrangements, so that you can then move on. So that's what I'm doing. And things are changing. I have some changes for you all, so continue to watch the videos and continue to give me the likes, continue to comment, Yes, yes, people, don't forget to kick that like button for the great host in the beautiful garden. Thank you. I have yellow cannons starting to bloom. Don't hurt the harvest. Oh, that's nice. Yellow, that's fantastic. Oh, do you see back there? That is one of my cannons. It's a new canna that I have that I got from Costco. And I brought it close because I love the leaves. I love the leaf color. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be new for the garden. And and then I have all these other flowers. You know, my deck is just filled with pots and flowers and plants. I thought I was going to be able to clear it out, and instead I'm adding more and more and more. It's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's wonderful. I love it. I am surrounded with all this beauty and flowers, and it's making me so happy. So, yeah, continue. Thank you. Don't hurt the harvest. I'm so happy for you with the canna. And that's the next thing that we're really going to be pushing would be talking about our tropicals. And I will have more to show you. Hopefully, maybe next Wednesday something will bloom. Um, but anyway, I think that's it. Yay! Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. And continue growing. It was so much fun. Miss Catherine, you are a delightful host. I really enjoyed the live. Thank you, Monica. Thank you for hanging out with us. How do I find the sites pages you follow? Darlene Brown. What site pages? Which one are you talking about? Are you going to share how you store your zucchini? Um, Possibly, Deborah. If we all community was what? Was allowed to plant food and flowers all over the world, we would fix climate change. We sure would, Rambo. We'd do it. We'd do it. But we're gonna do what we can in our neck of the woods. Yes, my propagations are area is full too. Yeah, be blessed. Yes, G Mama. It's hard. It's hard. Be blessed. Don't hurt the harvest. Thank you. Don't hurt the harvest. We will be blessed. I store it in my belly. Your zucchini. You store it in your belly. Rachel, did you see my zucchini? Rachel, look. Look, it's about almost 2 feet long. My zucchini. Yes, and I have quite a few of them. New here. How's everyone? We're doing fine, Gina. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Yes. Darlene, you said like other YouTube pages? I don't know. What? Oh my God, what is, that is beautiful. Holy moly, that is huge. Well done. That zucchini is unreal. I love this. I'm so happy that's something. While I watched. How are you going doing? Oh, what? Miss Annette's little farm in the big city, I think it is. Hi, Miss Annette. Annette's. That zucchini is huge, yes. Gina versus Jenna. How are you? Have a great night, everyone. Yes, we're about to end. Yay, that's big. Welcome. I want to try zucchini chips in the dehydrator. You go right ahead. What I'm going to do is, you know who I got a good way of storing it? Freezing it in the freezer, freezer bags. That's what I'm going to do. I watched Angela of Busy Bee Homestead, and she had a tray, and she sliced up her zucchini, put them flat down on the tray, put them in the freezer, and then she gathered her, let them get hard, gathered them together, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then put them in the freezer. Excuse me, put them in the freezer. And that's how I did it last year, and it worked out beautiful, especially for soups and stews, things like that. If you were going to make soups or stews with the zucchini, then it worked out perfectly. Or if you're going to bake the zucchini, to do it that way works. But there are different ways that you could do. You could do dehydration, you could do canning, and all of those other things. Brompton, you know that's so amazing. I'm coming for dinner. That's what Grandma says. Nah. Oh, okay. Make sure you all smash that like button. Yes, yes. And you know, Rachel, every time I um I come on and I see you're live, I'm thinking that it's live, and I always miss it. Lasha's Journey, hello, how are you? Hey, we're about to go. It's so good that you all popped up and popped on, even just to say hello. Yeah, we're about to end. My battery's gonna go soon. So thank you so much. Say goodbye to everyone. Good night, everybody. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow together. Today, oh, Thursday, Catherine's garden and home. Yeah, yeah. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 grow. Grow, 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 grow. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Uh-huh. Grow, 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 come on, let's grow. Grow, 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 come on, let's grow. Grow, 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 come on, let's grow. Grow, 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 Rambo. Mm, 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 mm. Grow, Deborah. Grow, Lascious. Grow, Sonia. Grow, G-Mama, yeah. Grow, Rachel, yeah. Grow, Kiki, Kiki. Grow, grow, grow those peppers. Grow those tomatoes. Grow those cabbage. Grow, 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 grow. Grow those beans. Grow those herbs. Grow yummy. Grow, 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 grow. Cheryl, grow, 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 grow. Everyone grow. Yankee sister. Oh, listen, Thelma. You are late, and I've been waiting to tell you all day long that I saw a rabbit in my garden. Yes, a little rabbit. I knew it was a hare, a rabbit, and I saw it hopping along. That is the first time that I've ever seen to tell Yankee sister, Thelma. I wanted to tell you, so where's Thelma? What happened? Oh no, yeah, and it was heading to my kitchen garden. Could you believe it? Heading to the kitchen garden. I went looking for it, and I didn't see it. Oh no. Yes, but we're gonna grow, grow, let it grow, grow, Michelle. Grow, grow, Thelma. Grow, 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 grow. Grow, Yankee sister. Yes, we're gonna grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden at home. Uh-huh. Grow, Miss Annette. Yes. Watch out for those rabbits. I know, Sonia. I'll send over. Okay. Oh, wow. I was like, what? I got rabbits? So now I got all these animals moving to and fro in my garden. The birds, I'm telling you, I have some beautiful birds, butterflies, bees, all of them. Deborah, good night, everybody. My phone is about to die, but we are still alive. Hope it's a nice rabbit. Me too, Thova. we we are still alive, and I'm glad that you're leaving in peace. So may you be blessed. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and joining us here. Blessings and peace to you. May you be filled with joy as you fulfill this week until we meet again on next Wednesday. Keep on growing and have a great evening. Bye. Love you. My beautifuls. Love you. Bye, Yami. Love you. Have a good evening. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the positive encouragement. It was so much fun tonight. Have a great one. Night, everyone. Bye, Rachel. Bye.